Have you ever had a feeling about something and it's turned out to be correct? Or you're walking out the door in the morning and it's a sunny morning, but you see the umbrella and you think, oh, I think I should take that. And you take the umbrella and you're thinking, I don't even know why I've got this thing. And then later that day, a storm rolls in and you're like, oh, I'm so glad I took the umbrella. I had a feeling, or my intuition came through. And often people talk about intuition or their gut feeling or their gut instinct, and they don't think that that's something that they could improve or develop. But what we've found is you can actually get connection with your higher self, your guides, or your intuition, and improve that through learning how to listen more correctly, right?
And so often we are so busy in our day, running around, dropping the kids to school, getting to work by 9, getting the groceries after school, dinner, baths, and then the TV comes on and we just veg out. So often we are so busy, we're moving through this beta level of the brain and we're never giving ourselves, our soul, the opportunity to stop and listen our soul for any whispers that might be coming through, or words of wisdom or intuitive thoughts that might be trying to come all day, but we just aren't listening. And so setting up space for this is super important. We've just gotten back from America and we came home to our beautiful 10-acre, beautiful rainforest property here. And it was just like the energy was so different. It's like, it's so peaceful. So finding nature is one thing that you could do in your daily practice to stop and listen and sit with, turning all the noise off, turning the TV off, turning the phone off, and just waiting for the beautiful moment to hear those messages from yourself and your soul and then your guides.
Yeah, because often people think, probably if I learn to meditate, then I could improve my intuition and get better guidance. But you don't necessarily need to be a master meditator. You really just need to learn to listen. Often what stops us listening, as Roxy mentioned, is the noise and the busyness of everyday life. But then also we don't set aside time to listen. I mean, the time where we might be still and the most quiet might be sitting on the toilet, for example. And even then, sometimes people aren't in silence. They're on their phone still, talking away or looking at things, even when they're in that moment. So in this busy life of ours, moments of silence are getting less and less. And you would think, oh yeah, but it's when I'm lying in bed at night. But often that is just the frustrations playing out from the day going over in the person's mind. Ever had that? The restless churning of thoughts? It's often not lying there peacefully and listening for guidance on how you could run your life. So setting aside some time to be still and go within. And I think of that Bible line, be still and know that I am God. So just by being still and quiet and listening, your higher self, your intuition, can often bring you through more information. And if you have to make a particularly big decision, or you've got to make a choice to do with investment or what you're going to do with your family, or you want to come up with a great idea, why don't you try writing it down and setting it as an intention, and then putting aside, like, it doesn't need to be long, hey, 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. You don't need to have rainforest properties. You can just go and stand on the beach or sit in the garden and just be quiet and just like listen for an answer. And you'll be surprised, because the more you do this, the stronger your intuition will start to come through for you. Like, you can build this, right?
Even right now, like, close your eyes and take a moment to feel into your heart and ask your soul, are there any messages for me? And wait. And pause the tape, pause the YouTube that we're speaking to you on right now, and wait for 5 minutes if there's a message. And then perhaps the next the question you could ask your soul or your guides, what's the next best steps to take?
That's correct.
To create whatever you're creating. And pause the tape again and listen and wait for that divine message. And often we try and jump or think, oh, am I making this up? But just trust what you get first. Trust that intuition. This is the beginning of learning to channel your higher self, source, and then your galactic guides. Often some people feel energy around them, but they will just be like, oh, I'm going crazy, or that's not real, and things like this. But this is our star family trying to talk to us, communicate with us. So if you're feeling energy in the room, just trust that perhaps it's a high frequency being, and your star guides, your angelic helpers, all here to help you and support you. A lot of us feel alone on this journey, so encourage them to connect with you. See the signs through, double numbers. 1111 is one of the most powerful ones as you start on this ascension and awakening journey. And then it might get a little bit, more enhanced, like 818 all the time, or 222, or 999, 666. These numbers are communications from your higher self and the guides and the universal energy.
So guys, this is something that you can improve, and we encourage you in the comments below to let us know when you get your moments of best intuition. It can be funny little things. For myself, I often come up with amazing ideas when I'm sitting on the ride-on lawnmower. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm mindlessly up and down mowing the lawn, and my mind comes up with amazing ideas, or I can get my intuition guiding me as to different things. Sometimes you ring a friend for no reason and they go, oh my goodness, I was only just thinking of you. Or you have it in reverse. You think of a friend you haven't seen in a long time and you look at your phone and you've just missed a call from them, or they've sent you a text message. Like, we are connected to more than just ourselves. Mm-hmm. So the message for this video is sometimes you've just got to listen. Tell us your experiences, because we'd love to hear, and let us know if you like videos like this, or videos you'd like to see more from Roxy and I, and we'd be happy to do them for you.